Let's begin this edition of the news with a focus on the Ram Mandir. Remember, we are just days away from the Pran Pratishtha, the consecration ceremony that takes place this Monday in Ayodhya. And before that, a lot of political parties, remember, have been invited for the event. A lot of them have said, no, thank you. We won't be able to be a part of that big day. A lot of them are still undecided. But what these parties don't forget to do is play politics on the entire issue. Is this really Astha or this is appeasement, as the BJP alleges? Now on your screen, we'll be putting out different political parties and their stand on where they particularly stand on the entire issue of the Ram Mandir consecration. Let's begin with the focus on the Congress. And you actually did see Rahul Gandhi speaking a little while earlier today, where he's hit out at Narendra Modi because he says that why should the Congress be part of an event that he believes is a complete, total Narendra Modi show. Then to the left, that was one of the first parties to decline the event, and they said, we won't be a part of the event because we don't believe in mixing religion and politics. Fast forward to the Trinamool. Now the Trinamool will not be in attendance in Ayodhya on the Pran Pratishtha, but what Mamata Banerjee instead is wanting to do is she's planned a rally. She's calling this a quote-unquote a harmony rally. And she said that there is an attempt right now in the country to divide people, to pit the Hindus versus the rest of the communities. The reason why she says we'll be going in to a church, to a temple, to a mosque and to also a gurdwara. Then to an Akhilesh Yadav of the Samajwadi Party. Till he had not got an invite, he said, "Mujhe kisi ne nahi bulaya." But the moment he gets an invite, Akhilesh Yadav says that this again is a BJP event and we won't be a part of the event, but he also says that we will go later to be a part of the entire Pran Pratishtha ceremony. He also says ki Bhagwan Ram sabke hai. Now again and again, remember, different political parties who've taken different stands vis-a-vis the entire issue. But before we move out to get you also reactions that will come in now from different political parties, let's also talk of a crucial party. That is the Uddhav Shiv Sena. Now, though many say that that is not the real Shiv Sena anymore, but Uddhav Thackeray, who at one point was said to be that face of Hindutva, the reason why both the Uddhav Sena, who was then undivided, and the BJP were strong allies in the state of Maharashtra, till now he has not been invited for the event. But he's also said that he will be in Nashik. He'll be taking part in a ceremony there, because he says that this is our way of praying to Lord Ram, but we will not be a part of a BJP event, even if we are invited. So different political parties, different stands, but what really is their concern? Is the concern more or less about appeasement to the very interesting player in the entire conversation, that is the Aam Aadmi Party and the man called Arvind Kejriwal. You remember today is surrounded not by many choices, with a lot of his very close aides right now in jails because of the issues of corruption. The Hindutva card, the soft Hindutva card that he continues to play again and again, this time around he says, we haven't decided whether we'll be a part of the event, but instead he says that we will organize Sundarkand parts in and across the national capital. In fact, he and his wife were seen at a temple in Rohini in Delhi, taking part in the recitation of the Sundarkand. Let's move on now to talk about the other players, the other political parties, where they stand in the entire issue. And the question that continues to be asked, that where do different political parties stand on the entire issue? And is this really about politics? Is this really about mixing politics and religion? Or this is also just about plain simple vote banks? The next man we are talking about is the Janata Dal United's Nitish Kumar, the Chief Minister of Bihar. Now, he has got an invite. He's a part of the INDI Alliance. Much of the INDI Alliance, ladies and gentlemen, has decided not to be a part of the consecration ceremony. Will Nitish break ranks? Not very long ago, multiple leaders from his party said कि राम तो सबके हैं, हमें बुलाया जाएगा तो हम जरूर जाएंगे. नीतीश कुमार सही समय पर सही फैसला करेंगे. So what's going to be that decision? No one knows, but the next few days could unravel how this story will develop. And this brings us now to the Chanakya also, as many people call him, of Indian politics. Until that same moniker, remember, went in for the Union Home Minister Amit Shah, the Chanakya of Indian politics, once called. This is Sharad Pawar. Now he says he is not attending the entire ceremony, and he also says that the BJP is trying to politicize or milk the entire situation. Not very surprising with the kind of stand that have been taken by different political parties, but the highlight continues to be how Rahul Gandhi today has responded, because he says that this is essentially a Modi show. He says this is a BJP and an RSS event. Why should the Congress be a part of it? And in the same breath, Rahul Gandhi has also said that any of our Congress netas who want to be a part of the ceremony or who want to go and visit the Ram Mandir are free to do so. Now, just about yesterday, in the last few hours, we've seen UP Congress netas taking a dip in the holy Saryu, also visiting the Ram Mandir. So what kind of a politics is that? Sit back and watch first up how the story has traveled through the day. We get you highlights of reactions that have come in from most political parties on where they stand on the entire issue. The first reaction is from Rahul Gandhi.
True, frankly, you see, the RSS and the BJP have made the 22nd January function a completely political Narendra Modi function. It's become a RSS BJP function, and I think that is why the Congress president said that he would not go to the function. We are open to all religions, all practices. Even the authorities of the Hindu religion, the biggest authorities of the Hindu religion, have made their view public about what they think about the 22nd January function, that it is a political function. Right? So it is difficult for us to go to a political function which is designed around the Prime Minister of India and designed around the RSS. We made it clear that whoever would like to visit the Ram temple, among our partners, among our parties, is more than welcome to do it. It's difficult for us to visit on the 22nd and say that, you know, this is a Prime Minister's function, this is a RSS function, and we are going to go. It's not possible.
So Rahul Gandhi lives in this Lala world, in my opinion, where he thinks that everything that he says is predicated by nobody understanding the truth, and that he can get away with these atrocious lies. He tried it in 2014, he tried it in 2019, he's trying it again today. The people of India are wise enough. They understand the truth. They understand what Rahul Gandhi's politics is about. They understand the track record of the Karnataka government and all of the Congress shenanigans in Rajasthan. And we will leave it to the people of India to decide what answer they should give to Rahul Gandhi.
And the Congress, ladies and gentlemen, has also announced that they will be taking part in mass pujas across the country on the 22nd. So clearly there is a race to create another narrative versus the Ram Mandir consecration that happens on the 22nd. And not falling far behind in that race is the TMC Supremo Mamata Banerjee, who's again and again, remember, reiterated the fact that Lord Ram belongs to everyone. She also says कि ये सबको divide करने की कोशिश है. This is an attempt to divide the country, is what she's reiterated earlier. And in the same breath, she also says that on the 22nd, she'll be taking part in a harmony rally. And why she calls this harmony? Because she says we will be getting all communities together. She's going to be visiting the Kali Ghat temple. Then she's going to be visiting a mosque, a church, also a gurdwara.
আমার দলের প্রোগ্রাম আমি নিজে একটা র্যালি করব আমি প্রথমে নিজে কালী মন্দিরে যাব ওটা সবাই যাবে না আমি মা কালীকে পূজো দিয়ে হাজরা থেকে সর্বধর্মের মানুষকে নিয়ে মিছিল করে পার্ক সার্কাস ময়দানে গিয়ে আমরা একটা মিটিং করব মা কালীকে ছুঁয়ে মন্দির মসজিদ গুরুদ্বারা ওখানে অনেক গির্জাও আছে সব কিছুকে ছুঁয়ে সব ধর্মের মানুষকে নিয়ে আমরা একটা র্যালি করব এবং আমি তৃণমূল কংগ্রেসের পক্ষ থেকে এই র্যালিটা করব। যারা শুভানুধ্যায়ী, যারা সাধারণ মানুষ, তারাও আসতে পারেন সংহতি মিছিলে। আর আমি জেলাগুলোকে বলবো, প্রত্যেকটা জেলায় ব্লকে ব্লকে সেদিন 22শে জানুয়ারি বেলা 3টে সম্প্রীতি মিছিল হবে সবাইকে নিয়ে। এটা আমার।
We also have Ishan, who's joining us from our Bangla newsroom right now to actually push forward the entire story of what Mamata Banerjee, the likes of Arvind Kejriwal, Uddhav Thackeray and the Congress. Ishan, what are they really wanting to do? You know, the BJP says that this is an event for the country because Lord Ram unifies the entire country. And this is also what many say a closure in more ways than one, because the Supreme Court said that this is a place that the Ram Mandir should be built on. Now, when that is happening, why is Mamata Banerjee saying that there is an attempt to divide everyone, and why does she want to have a harmony rally exactly on the same day at the same time?
Well, Dipti, this is exactly the question which is doing rounds in West Bengal also, that what exactly the message is which she is trying to give out. You know that you have heard that what Mamata Banerjee has said during her press conference today. She is saying that she is going to take part into a march or into a rally. She is going to take out the rally from her own locality, that is Kalighat, and she will take it to the Park Circus area, and there they will have a public meeting also. And on the same date, on 22nd January, she is also saying, Dipti, she is also saying that this is not. Don't mistake. Don't misunderstand me. I am not doing any protest. This is not a protest march. I am not staging any protest against anything, but I will do the rally, and that will be a rally for religious harmony. Or people from all community, all religions will be there. And she also said that she will start her program on that day after offering puja to Ma Kali at Kalighat temple, which is in the vicinity of her own residence, and which is the biggest and most famous Shakti Peeth in West Bengal, you know. From Kalighat temple, she will come out after offering the pujas, and from Hajra Park, she will start the rally, and it will continue to Park Circus area. So you have to understand from which route this rally is passing through, because the route she has chosen, that is also a deliberate attempt, because the demography around this route is also very interesting. I don't want to mention it very clearly. Whoever are there, the residents of Kolkata or Bengal, they know that what is actually the demography of this route. So Mamata Banerjee, what kind of message she is trying to give out on 22nd January, that is the question here in Bengal also, that if she is not saying that this is a protest rally, if she is not saying like Rahul Gandhi that this is a Modi function, then what is the necessity to take out a rally on the issue of religious harmony on the same date in Kolkata, and saying that all communities will take part in this? So Mamata Banerjee is the best person who can answer, but this is very clear that she does not want Narendra Modi to get the focus throughout the day on that particular day. Some critics are saying so, and that's why she is staging this rally, this march, quote unquote, the March of Harmony in Kolkata. She is also instructing her party workers to stage same kinds of programs throughout the state, in every district, in every block, or in every assembly constituency. So this is the message today given out by Mamata Banerjee, the TMC Supremo and the Chief Minister of West Bengal, by virtue of her position. She was doing the press conference from the state secretariat, but she said that this rally is going to be the rally of her own, her personal and her party's. There is nothing. The government has nothing to do with this. Dipti.
Okay. All right, Ishan, I think these are interesting times ahead. So there is one narrative versus the other. And clearly the idea is to ensure that January the 22nd just doesn't belong to one leader, one political party. But I think the best way forward would have been that we had seen more participation in that event. But we'll let things rest there, Ishan. We'll track that story and that space closely. For the moment, thank you. But staying with the issue of the Ram Mandir, the n number of politics, different stands by different political parties, and not to forget the Congress's own confusion. Though Rahul Gandhi today says that we cannot be a part of an event that he believes is just a Modi show, many in his own party, remember, have not just visited Ayodhya, they've also said that this is a stand that is not right and should not have been taken by the party. Some are also trying to indicate that this possibly could go against the majority sentiment in the country. Let's put a spotlight on the state of Karnataka, where you have certain MLAs who are willing to speak up on the entire issue. Is this dissent, and could this dissent then snowball? How would the Congress respond to this? We'll ask those questions to Prajwal, who will join us in just a moment. But first up, more details on what has happened in Karnataka vis-a-vis the Ram Mandir issue. And I'm told Prajwal is already with us, so we'll take that question to him. Prajwal, there are, Karnataka MLAs who I'm told have put out cutouts of the Ayodhya Ram temple, and they believe that this is a matter of faith, a matter of astha, and something that unites the entire country. But then why should the Congress party, issue a diktat saying we are not a part of the event because they believe this is a Narendra Modi show?
Deepthi, first and foremost, seems like, the Congress leaders are definitely not taking their high command seriously, because these posters, these banners and cutouts that are coming in from the heart of Bengaluru city, from two assembly constituencies which has been ruled and dominated by the Congress for the past 15 years, 1.5 decade as well. Priya Krishna, who is the Congress MLA from Govindraj Nagar Assembly constituency, and Mr. Krishnappa, who is the Congress MLA from the Vijayanagar Assembly constituency, have put out huge cutouts, banners and posters across their entire constituencies and across over 15 to 20 places, inviting people to visit Ram Mandirs as well as other temples, Hanuman Mandirs as well, stating that they will all have to take part in a special puja, and all of this cost will be borne by the MLAs as well. And not only that, the Karnataka Muzrai department has also now gone ahead and ordered all the Muzrai temples across the entire state of Karnataka to go ahead and perform special pujas between 12:29 at 8 seconds to 12:32 at 16 seconds as well. And all the funds is being given by the state government. So many questions being asked as to why there is a divided stand. Because an hour ago, we saw that a corporation minister called as K.N. Rajanna has gone ahead and made a controversial statement. He said that he's compared Lord Ram to dolls, and he's compared Ayodhya to a touring talkies by the BJP. And the BJP is doing this for the sake of votes. But seems like now the Congress legislators themselves in the state of Karnataka are up in arms against the government as well as the diktat by the AICC, and they've stated that no matter what, there will be special pujas which will be carried out in the state of Karnataka, and there's no stopping it. And these visuals are a testimony to the fact that no matter what they state, they are proud to be Hindus, and they are Hindus at heart. Deepthi.
Okay, Prajwal, why don't you stay with us? You mentioned K. Rajanna and what he has to say vis-a-vis the Ram Mandir, the consecration, and that clearly is a sentiment, I think, that will be evoked again and again, that he's actually gone ahead to say that there are two dolls that have been kept in Ayodhya and is being called Lord Ram. We listen in to what he said, Prajwal, then we come back to you.
ನಮ್ಮೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು 100 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಇತಿಹಾಸ ಇರೋ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಗಳಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಪಾವಿತ್ರತೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಗಳಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ಈಗ ಅವ್ರು ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇವರು ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಒಂದು ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನ ಕಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದು ಇದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು ನಿಜವಾದಂತಹ ಇದು ಜನರಿಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮೋಸದ ಕೆಲಸ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಬೋದು. ನಾವು ರಾಮನ ಭಕ್ತರು, ನಾನು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೆ ಬಾಬಿ ಮಸೀದಿ ಬೀಳಿಸಿದಾಗ, ಇವ್ರು ಶ್ರೀರಾಮನ್ ಇಟ್ಟಾಗ ನಾನು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಅಯೋಧ್ಯೆಗೆ. ಒಂದು ಟೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಗೊಂಬೆ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಇಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಶ್ರೀರಾಮನ ಇವನೇ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋರು. ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮೂರಲ್ಲಿರೋ ರಮೇಶನ್ ಗೋಡಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನದವ್ರು ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಆ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಲಿ ಕೂಡಲೇ ನಮಗೊಂಥರ ವೈಬ್ರೇಷನ್ನು, ಒಂದು ರೀತಿ ನನಗೆ ದೇವ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಭಕ್ತಿ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲವತ್ತು ನಾನು ಹೋಗಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, ಏನು ಅನಿಸ್ಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ. ಯಾವುದೋ ಟೂರಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ತಂದಿಟ್ಟಂಗೆ ಇದು ಇಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು.
And this man is a minister. He's a minister in the cabinet there in the Karnataka government. Prajwal, is there any response that has come in from the state government or the minister himself? Does he believe it's okay to say what he said? And when he says that there are two dolls kept in Ayodhya, one of them is being called Lord Ram.
Deepthi, in fact, there is a confrontation out there by the regional media where they have in fact gone ahead and confronted K.N. Rajana. They have confronted K.N. Rajana and questioned him, what do you mean by the comparison of dolls to Lord Ram, and how can you call Ayodhya a touring talkies of the BJP? Because the Ram Mandir does not belong to any particular party. It belongs to all the Indians, not only in the country but also across the entire world as well. So how can you go ahead and insult the emotions and sentiments of Indians across all the communities as well? To which the minister has again brazenly defended his statement, and he stated that in 1992, after the Babri Masjid was demolished, I had in fact been to Ayodhya. Over there, the BJP showed us two dolls in a tent and asked us to believe that it was Lord Ram as well. So I was not getting any sort of positive vibes, and I will stick to my statement. Later, after the consecration ceremony is done, I will go ahead and visit I'll go ahead and visit Ram Mandir, and I will see what has been kept there and if it is dolls or not. So he's brazenly again went on to insult Lord Ram, and he's also calling this a political gimmick by the BJP only to go ahead and secure and polarize votes. Meanwhile, there has been absolutely no sort of response by the government, because remember that the government in the state of Karnataka has been divided into two groups, mainly over the Ram consecration ceremony, and one team led by Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar, Muzrai Minister Ramlinga Reddy, Home Minister Dr. G. Parmeshwara, as well as several Congress legislators are stating that we welcome this. We welcome the Ram Mandir as well. There is no need to politicize it, but we will definitely go ahead, go visit the Ayodhya as well. We have not got invites. If we had got invites, we would have visited on the 22nd of Jan, but post the Ram consecration ceremony, we will be going and visiting the Ram Mandir. But on the other hand, Siddaramaiah, D. Sudhakar, Anjaneya and all the other ministers as well as former ministers are stating that Lord Ram is not only in Ayodhya, but he's everywhere to be seen as well. So you better stay at your homes and pray to Lord Ram is what they are politicizing. But all said and done, it's an ugly war of words between the Congress party in itself, Deepthi.
And you know, Prajwal, in Hindi, there is a word called Dharm Sankat. I think that's exactly what sums up the situation of the Congress party. Can they stand with Lord Ram? Can they really look like opposing Lord Ram? And it's a tough balancing act, though Rahul Gandhi today has made it very clear that he believes that what's happening on the 22nd is a Modi show. That is why he will not be a part of it. We'll track that story and much more as always. A lot of details going up also on republicworld.com.